Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your love reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement. Please only take the messages that resonate. Leave what does not resonate for someone else. Also, time is fluid. These messages could resonate for you anytime you watch this video. Hope everybody's doing good. We're going to start off with an overall energy for the connection on your mind and your heart. We're just going to get some insight into what Spirit wants you to know about your relationship, your connection, or your love life. I actually did try to record a reading for you guys earlier today, but so much started happening at one time and I lost the video. But I remember that it was about, there was a lot of anxiety in the energy, a lot of worry, stress. And it looked like there was a relationship that was rocky from the get-go. So if any of that energy comes up here, I'll talk more about that. Maybe we'll tap into a whole different energy. Who knows? But let's see. What do we have for Aries, please? We have the Ten of Wands. So stress to some degree. Someone could feel overworked. We are talking about a love relationship, so could be an overwhelming amount of emotions, or you're just feeling very responsible for the entirety of the relationship. This Ten of Wands energy usually talks about like a burden, or coming to the end of a cycle that you've been struggling in for a while. So the first reading did kind of mention that relationship either started off really rocky, just not built on a solid foundation, and is crumbling, or it was built a long time ago. It's been very complicated, getting more complicated as time goes on, and now it's just stressful. And you or the person that you're watching for could be ready to let the relationship go. So we're going to pull a Psychic Tarot of the Heart to clarify your overall energy, which is the Ten of Wands. I mean, I want to put a positive spin on the Ten of Wands, right? I guess the good news is that this cycle is coming to an end, but I don't really, it's stressful. It's a lot. It's heavy. And that's the situation that we're tapping into. So let's see what's clarifying that. What can give us more information about this energy? Two of Cups. So yeah, a relationship that's stressful. Maybe it has been stressful now that I'm seeing the Star card at the bottom. But in this deck, at the bottom of the deck, it was the Page of Cups. So that talks about an expression of emotions. Now I'm seeing a message of where someone may have an overwhelming amount of feelings for someone, and they may be getting ready to express it. They're thinking about how expressing it, how to express it, or they're getting ready to, like, it's a thought, and it's consuming their thoughts. And heal is here. So if this is a fractured relationship, maybe the Star card can talk about and the Fool card is underneath that, so it could talk about a leap of faith towards healing a connection, giving it another chance, reconciling or tempering it out. Or maybe you're taking a leap of faith in the other direction, letting it go, walking away from that. The Two of Cups is your clarifying card. So we always look to see the Two of Cups in a love reading because it does signify a harmonious relationship. Two people who can be on the same page, who can compromise, who can understand, who can demonstrate love, and who can make it into a long-lasting situation. So the key words for this card, I'm reading from the book now, is harmony, romance, healing, and commitment. This is a card of partnership and harmony. It suggests a new romance or a deepening of an existing one. You may find that a current friendship blossoms into something more, or an exciting new love steps into your life. When this card appears, it often signifies taking love to the next level. It is time for you to make a greater commitment to any of your, or is it time for you to make a greater commitment to any of your relationships? Perhaps you'll find that a partner is now ready to commit more fully to the relationship. Marriage or a union of some kind may be on the horizon. This is also a card of healing, of people coming together in a spirit of love and forgiveness. Are you involved in any relationships where misunderstanding or disputes have placed distance between you? Perhaps it's time to bring harmony back to those relationships. Sorry about that. I had to cut the video off because I started coughing really bad. I guess this video just doesn't want to be recorded today. I'm going to try to move through the energy as quickly as possible. I also do want to mention something about like, no, I'm not. I'm going to save it. So the last sentence that I was reading before that happened says, perhaps it's time to bring harmony back to those relationships by calling a truce and starting over again. So this could be about mending a relationship. I actually feel like, if I'm thinking about the first reading, a connection was pretty tough. And it's like, Spirit is saying it may be time to heal it. Things could be different now. People change, I suppose. But, let me ground myself. I feel a little all over the place because there's this energy that's heavy on me. I'm just going to talk about it so I can get it off me. Where like in your first reading, it was coming up as like, this was a situation that stressed you out, like had you nervous and had you like really, I don't know, challenged. And now I'm feeling this energy of like, I mean, it was like mental manipulation and emotional manipulation in that reading and stuff like that, but, and it was like probably, you know, emotional abuse is what I said in the video. But it could be more than that. It's just what I'm feeling. Let's just leave it at that and keep going. So now you could be having to forgive, heal a connection. Obviously not if that physical abuse or abuse scenario is for you. Then that's talking about how you have to remove yourself from this situation and heal yourself, but for all others. What else does Aries need to know about this connection? All right, so it looks like you do have to make a decision here, or maybe you're trying to figure out what to say to someone. 7 of Swords. Someone's very like sneaky, manipulative, deceptive, controlling. They came through as insecure in the first reading, possessive, but in this reading it's more so like sneaky, deceptive, possibly controlling. Maybe they are in charge of the finances and or they're the breadwinner, they make more money, they take care of the bills or something like that, and yet you feel like because of that reason you cannot leave this connection. Maybe you have a family together. 10 of Cups is out here. We have the Hermit card. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Lovers. So for the energy that I'm tapping into, it is best to take action and leave this connection. Like, I know that the 2 of Cups may be throwing you off. The Lovers is here. That's great. That's wonderful. But I'm looking at the full message here. And I will clarify. We'll get oracle cards. We'll see where it takes us. But I'm feeling that there's a relationship that has reached its breaking point. And the decision has to be made on whether you continue to be in it or leave it. I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's controlling, who's possessive, who is sneaky. They may have some things going on that you don't know about. Like they may act suspicious on their phone or be on their phone like at odd hours of the night or the day or whatever. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. You could be dealing Virgo strongly here or a Gemini. We also have fire sign energy. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands, Aries, who's in there? Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like that's your energy. It's saying that you're needing to take action. Maybe you have to come up with some type of plan or a game plan. Maybe you do have to come together with another person outside of this connection. Or maybe you're choosing someone else here. I see this as like the decision being made around a choice. Maybe a different option in love, choosing to go toward that. I see Aquarius energy as well. I feel like all you need is some space and time away from this person, and you'll be able to think about what fulfills you or what makes you happy. And I'm strongly feeling like whatever energy I'm talking about does not want me talking about it, about the situation, does not want you to have clarity. But we are going to try to get through it. Let me clarify. Let's send this energy here for Aries, please. I feel like you worry about whether you can survive or not with this person. If you're not with this person. It's like in this star card, which talks about healing, I'm seeing it as breaking free of chains, right? That's what this image is showing. There's somebody who's able to help you, like maybe a masculine energy other than this energy that I'm talking about, a separate energy that's willing to fight for you, stand up for you, defend you, help free you. Trust in the divine. Trust in what the universe has in store for you. Trust that better is possible. And that even in your time alone, I feel like you'll gain a lot of knowledge, you'll gain a lot of strength, a lot of self-worth. We have the Eight of Wands. It says movement. You could be actually moving, relocating away from someone, being confident enough to do something on your own. I feel like you're leaving someone that's not for you. They were for you for a time. They were who they needed to be for you at that time. But now I see that you're moving forward, and I feel like you're moving forward toward your counterpart. Because we have the King and Queen of Wands here, but there is this other energy of the King of Pentacles. Maybe this person is a provider. Maybe they're the parent to your child. Maybe, I don't know. They're dependable. Like, you know what I mean? They go to work, they come home, you know where they are. I feel like lately they're being sneaky, getting caught. If this is you, because I am seeing this other connection here. Then we got the Three of Pentacles under that. Someone that you like drive to see, or that you see at work, or that you see when you're out and about, or that you run into, that you're very attracted to. Someone with a lot of charm, a lot of charisma that gets you excited. So this is, excuse me, the Queen of Wands. Excuse me, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. But the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, this energy came out in the first reading. And this is the card that helped me to describe the person we were dealing with. They were possessive. They were insecure. They were trying to hold on to something or someone that wants to be free. So in that reading, it was like in order to do that, they were going to propose or something, like ask you to move in together, or buy you something really expensive, really nice. Buy you something like that'll keep you. So like, for example, like, I'm gonna buy us a puppy, so like we can raise this puppy together and we won't break up. Because then who's the puppy's gonna go with? Something like that. Like something to keep you in their life longer. Not because they are so in love with you and want to be with you, but it's more so because they feel like you're theirs. This person is materialistic, stubborn. I feel like they don't want you to be free. They don't want to lose you. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to choose someone else. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Burden, responsibility, duty, stress, obligation, burnout, and struggle. So you could be staying with this person out of obligation, but I feel like Spirit is saying to move forward. So like this person could be showering you with gifts. You see all these purses over here around her on this card. Showering you with gifts, buying you different things. I feel like whatever you do, you feel that it's real monotone. Maybe there's no excitement in your relationship anymore. And you want to have fun. Like you want to dress up, you want to look nice, you want to go out. But instead, you can't put on your pretty dress. You have to put on sweats and tie up your hair because you have to go in the bathroom and fix the plumbing with your man. Like that type of thing. So if this is not like dire, if it's not like, well, the relationship is about to be over because I'm tired of this, I heard sirens. I feel like that could mean it's time to get out of this situation, like a warning even. But anyway, for those of you who are not trying to leave your partner, you're not having severe issues, it's just kind of boring, it's just kind of status quo. You want excitement. There might be somebody at work offering the excitement that you're looking for, and now you feel like you have to make a decision. It's some type of scenario like that. Example. Okay, so let's see, who is this person? What is the energy? Victim. So I feel like they manipulate you with this energy of like, or this talk of like, what am I gonna do? Everyone always leaves me. What am I gonna take? I'm also seeing that you may feel stuck and trapped, but you're only stuck because you're not taking action. Nostalgia talks about reliving memories from the past. Maybe you are trying to get back together with someone from your past. A twin flame could be involved here. Okay, let's see. Pause. Unawakened. Okay, so maybe I feel like, all right, so now it can be read a different way here. It can be read by somebody being in a connection with the karmic, because there's definitely someone here that is not the divine feminine or masculine, okay? There's an outside party, but there is also a twin flame connection here, except one of the twins is unawakened or has been unawakened. In the past, maybe they were. Crossroads talks about a decision that needs to be made, but pride and ego. So maybe this person chose someone else in the past and put your relationship with them on the back burner because they were very materialistic. And I feel like you weren't even talking to this person in the time period that you were in separation from them. They were materialistic, so I feel like they went, excuse me, with the better option when it comes to finances and stability and things looking good in black and white. But because of that, you know, the karma that they're reaping in that situation is that they're now tied to this person financially. Maybe these two people started a business together, had a baby together, bought a house together, something like that. And now it's not so easy to break free and walk away. There's deception here. Somebody's lying to somebody for sure. Offer. Because they want to make an offer in a different direction. They're getting signs and synchronicities here. They're learning about their self-worth. I don't know why all of a sudden I feel so stuffy and like choky. Maybe somebody's currently like sick or something. I wasn't even feeling that in the first reading that I tried to do for y'all. So maybe that's a sign to like, because heal is here. Now that I'm thinking about it, we have 2 10s and 1s, 10, 10. You could be seeing that synchronicity or take that as a sign. So if you have been seeing that lately, I feel like you have to take care of yourself. Take a break from whatever it is that's stressing you. I really like whatever it is that's causing you to feel stressed out, which is probably this relationship since we're talking about love. Take a break from it. Take a break from work. Take a break from your duties, your responsibility, and take some time to yourself so that you don't burn out. Because when we burn out, like we're more prone to even getting sick. So if you've been seeing 1010, that could be like a message or a warning for you to take care of yourself so that you don't, you know, burn out. Clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. Okay. Ascending. Camera. I feel like it's now time for this person to start ascending. Starting to overcome their obstacles and learning and expanding, and they are coming into this new phase of wanting union, of being ready for union. They're reminiscing a lot. We saw that with the nostalgia card. They have something from you or of yours, or like a picture, a piece of jewelry, a ticket stub, whatever it is, from when you were together, and they hold on to that. I feel like they reminisce in regards to that a lot, or, you know, when they're holding this thing, whatever it is, it's like very precious to them. Like they don't like to let other people touch it. I don't think that too many people even know about whatever this is. It's really special to them. They cherish it, and it's material. The palm tree card says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Engagement ring. Engagement ring came out in the first reading too, because I had gotten all the way up to this part. So, but there it came out as like somebody's proposing something in order to get you to stay. So this could be what this is, like someone offering you something to like prove to you that they want something long-term and stable, or saying that they can offer you stability. They just don't want to lose you to someone else. Bottom of the deck, sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. I definitely feel like somebody is gaslighting. Deception, gaslighting, that's all tied together. We have divine intervention and new love. A secret crush. Okay, a hookup. Text message. You could be finding out over text message that somebody hooked up with somebody else. Someone's being unfaithful, lying, sneaking around, cheating. Could be you. Might get caught up in text messages. Reconciliation. Snake. See, I'm like, okay, reconciliation makes me feel like, okay, coming together. It could be a thing. Maybe it's a mixed group. Maybe some of you are reconciling with someone. It was hard in the past. Y'all took some time apart. That's why, need times and takes time to heal came out. And now you're reminiscing. They're reminiscing and ascending, no longer unawakened. And so them being unawakened is what caused all these issues in the past. That's over now. They may send a message to you talking, and y'all might hook up, but then it might develop into a relationship and reconciliation. Then when I saw snake, I'm like, deception, shady, temptation, enemy. Someone could be cheating. Someone could be cheating. And spirit could be saying, no, maybe don't. Before we move into messages, no, let's get messages. Let's get messages from this person to see what they would say, because in your reading that I tried to record, I hate to keep referring to it because it's like I should have just, I don't know. I don't even know what happened, to be honest. But snake came out in so many different decks. Like, that energy was profound. Let's get messages from this person to Aries, please. And it's like a decision has to be made, and it's a difficult decision. Care. I have a soft spot for you. No matter what happens between us, I'll always care. I need to find a way out because I can't be here anymore. Spontaneous. Sometimes I just want to take a chance, message you, and see what happens. Number. Where can I find you? I tried to reach you, but I can't get through. And light. You radiate light and beauty. I love being around you, but it triggers my shadow at times. Test. Can we just test the water? So someone may be reaching out to you just to test the waters, just to see if you'll even respond, just to see how you're feeling, just to see if you're willing to talk to them, and hoping, thinking, praying, wishing that it would lead to reconciliation. But they're in some type of situation or commitment that they feel like they need to leave, get out of. And with the nostalgia card and them reminiscing, it's like, I haven't forgotten about you. I feel like they want to return to you. They still think about how you lit up their life, and that's why they say that they have a soft spot for you. So this person may be coming around. They may offer you like a one-night stand because they're still stuck in something else, or they may try to deceive you. Like, people ain't perfect. We see reconciliation and we think happily ever after, but that's oftentimes not the case. Someone could just be coming around wanting to sleep together, and then, I'm going back to my dysfunction. I'll see you later. So beware of that, because someone is sneaky, trying to understand. So I feel like they're still trying to make sense of the situation. Like, they're coming from unawakened to awakened, ascending. They're in the process. But that takes overcoming obstacles, learning, expanding, and then you enter the new phase and you prepare for union. But they're in the midst, in the thick of it all, and it's not easy right now. They also could be looking for like work or starting a new job or something like that, or finding a way to like make money on their own outside of their connection so that they can put a tangible action plan into place in the 3D. I'm trying to straighten some things out first. Bottom of the deck, I can't get you off my mind. So they're thinking about you heavily lately. Get more messages from this person, please. I'm going to do your spiritual reading right after this. Hopefully the energy over there is a little bit more relax so I can like breathe and talk. I'm so turned on by you. Yeah, I'm low-key obsessed with you. They think about you a lot. We saw that at the beginning, the Ten of Wands could have signified, like with these two cards together, an overwhelming amount of love and appreciation, just feelings that feel heavy. Overflowing cup of love. I keep our own messages. So that could be the thing from the past that they look back on a lot. I'm blessed to even know you. So this energy, when it comes out to me, sometimes, most of the time, it feels like twin flame energy. Because they have an understanding or awareness, or at least enough they know enough to know that even if things work out to where you can't be together in this lifetime, that the blessing is in meeting, knowing, and going through whatever y'all are going through together, or whatever you were able to bring into their life as the light that you are. They love you for that alone. And I feel like you're a very bright light. With the Star card, in love, it often talks about somebody that we feel is out of our league. Like, I prayed for this person. Can I really have the man or woman of my dreams? And it's like, yeah, that's who this person is. So that's that's what they feel about you. I know we are supposed to be together. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries. You could have Gemini placements. Our connection jump-started my spiritual awakening. So your coming together is what kind of catapulted them into awakening, coming out of the darkness into the light type of thing. And I plan on reaching out to you very soon. You are my soulmate. Well, we did have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the soulmate card. Since the twin flame card came out, I'm going to pull these twin flame message cards for you. And then we'll close out this reading. What are the messages for Aries? What does this person want Aries to know? This is a timing and intention card. It says, this journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, and that's patience. This is a mirror card. As you surrender your 3D expectations, I surrender to our 5D connection. So as you kind of let God, the whole 3D version of the connection, what it should look like here, what it should feel like here, like the fact that you two should be together, going toward living together, getting married, having babies, that type of thing. Surrender, because the connection may turn out to look very differently than what you think, yet be something that can fulfill you in every way, with the Ten of Cups energy that came through. So as you surrender, they surrender. Messages about trust. It says, I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. So that's that energy of awakening. This person looks like on this card that they're like in water, which talks about emotion. So that's what I was getting at the beginning with this overwhelming feeling of emotions, or overwhelming feeling of something that they feel when they're with you, when they're connected to you. Mirrors. I wish you could see that we are mirroring each other right now. So it's very important. And I see that with the 10-10 here too, that you both are taking care of yourselves. because you're going to be energetically impacting one another. Romantic messages. I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. Okay. Card 11, all about growth. I'm realizing this connection is something special and worth treasuring. And mission. I know that this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose to our connection. So they know, they have the awareness, or they're coming into the realization and realizing this. How special this is, that it means something. They're feeling things that maybe they got with someone else and they're not feeling with someone else, or, you know, they've never felt, or something like that. Very intense emotions. Excuse me. Mirrors. You are in your old patterns but can't see it. So, Aries, have you fallen back into some old habits? Maybe some old addictions? Maybe now you are, for a period of time, you kind of let this situation go, and now you're back like spine, listening to readings, getting readings, stuff like that. You're curious. You feel their energy because they're wondering about you. They're thinking about you all the time. So you're feeling that, and now you're wondering what's going on. If you have not been worrying about the connection, and now you are. So let's close out the reading with the messages of love oracle cards. See what Spirit has to say about this connection. For Aries, please, what's the message? What's the final message? Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Right? So someone may offer you friendship first before coming into union. Forgiveness. Or saying, I know I hurt you in the past, but can we be friends? Can we start a friendship? That was this energy of test the waters, which I feel like, and underneath that says passion. I've never felt this way about anyone else before. And then we have watching. I've been admiring you from afar, which we did see here that someone was watching you. Oh, and look, bottom of that, magic. I've been calling you back to me. Do you feel my energy? So confirms what I was just saying. Forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward. For some of you, you were in an abusive relationship in the past. This has nothing to do with a specific person that you are dating or courting or no. But I feel like you can meet someone possibly through someone else, like being set up on a blind date, or like someone telling their friends to join them or to meet you, or whatever the case may be. You can meet at work. But this is about forgiving yourself for what was in the past. And relationships are not supposed to be hard. And your next relationship won't be, because you have been on the journey. You've been learning. You've been expanding. You've been ascending and growing. And it's going to show in your next relationship. So don't worry about that. We have interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So I definitely feel like a third party was involved. Maybe that's what the forgiveness is needed for. Don't dismiss the red flags. So I did hear a warning earlier with the sirens. That's what I took that as. So not always, but it definitely felt like that today. So Spirit is saying don't dismiss the red flags. Bottom of the deck, soulmate. Your soulmate love, accepts, and respects you. So, all right. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that it has been helpful, insightful to you in some way. It kind of felt all over the place to me. But I'm going to pop over and do your spiritual messages. Bye-bye.